Hi guys, putting here with the game for you in my Tier 8 premium German battleship, the Tirpitz. Now this ship needs no introduction. It's been in the game for an extremely long time, and it's got a couple nicknames, mainly the Tirpitz or Lulpitz, depending on how bad the driver really is. Now you may be looking at this title going, the best destroyer in the game? I believe I'm only going to get one torpid in this, but I make the joke that the Tirpitz is, the best destroyer in the game, even though it's got a battleship symbol next to it, and it gets all battleship perks. It's got decent perks, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, my captain skills are going to be priority target, preventative maintenance, expert marksman, basics of survivability, manual secondaries, AFT, and concealment. My modules will be protect my main battery and torpedoes, dam chem 1 and 2, longer shooting secondaries, and concealment. Now this captain goes between my Bismarck and my Tirpitz. They were sister ships in real life, so why not share the same captain? The guy gets around. Now, normally, game like this, usually we're on a tier 10 game when this map does pop up that I forget the name of. But we are top tier. Now, rushing in and just being a unintelligent player for the lack of sensitivity from my part usually, I would use other words. Instead of just rushing in there like a buffoon, I'm going to play it slow. The reason why I'm playing it slow is look at all of our ships up at sea. There's a Leon, a Pensacola, a Minsk, and the Grass Spey with me. So there's no reason to really rush into it. It's only a 2DD game, so if this side was weak, I'd have no problem pushing through. But if this side is the heavy side, then it's our job to slowly kill the enemy while kiting them. Usually when you see me in my German battleships, I like to play the bully role. Well, you know what? Even the bullies just don't go in there swinging. Well, they probably do. But, bullies pick their fights on where they can win. That's why they're a bully, because they pick on the weaker people. And that's usually what I do with the German battleships. Now, I will use teammates to soak up some of the damage, but I'm not afraid to go up there and take some of the damage. Fire alarm! As, I realize the Minsk isn't really going to go to the cap right away. And then I hear torpedoes start, like, what the hell? Who the hell is torping me? Kiev doesn't have the ranges in the smoke cloud. That'd be in front of me, not behind me. What exactly are you torping Grass Bay with your 8-kilometer torps? I only have 6 kilometers, and I ain't torping anything because the closest ship is the Kiev last spotted, and he's still not within my torp range. There's no way his torps are going to go anywhere. I look at the minimap and I'm like, okay, the Minsk is making a break for it. Okay, fine. I'll come up here and soak up some damage so everybody else can make their turn and run away, and then I'll just sit here and kite anybody who wants to come out and play. Now, the thing about the German battleships, especially the Tier 8, is U.S. cruisers, the easiest way to beat a Bismarck or Tirpitz is point your nose at them. 15-inch shells cannot overmatch your 27 millimeter bow. Showing broadside is not the solution because you are praying for RNGs to save you from getting citadeled or from a bunch of pens. Now, replays do not show me manually selecting ships, but trust me guys, secondaries do not shoot unless you manually select them. The Richelieu, for whatever reason known to man, is just he's pushing straight in. Now I'm going to make a couple mistakes coming up more towards the middle and the end of the game. And these are mistakes that actually, cost people their lives. But it did not cost us the game. But they are still mistakes. They are little mistakes. And in order to grow or become a better player, you need to recognize the small mistakes that you do make. I aimed too far forward. I should have realized the Kiev was reversing. But I wasn't too worried about it because it's Kiev. He's really not going to be able to stealth toward me. But recognizing what ships are doing and in situations, will benefit you. And, it is a mistake on me. I should have known that guy was reversing. I should have noticed that. Now, I hit the M button really quick just to see exactly what the Fiji's doing. But, of course, he starts now pulling forward, which means none of these shells are going to hit. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. He had to clear out the sinuses, even though it probably didn't do a good job. Now, everybody's kind of made the retreat. Our Pensacola is gonna get raped by everybody. I do believe I hear the whistle going off. Now, the Richelieu is fairly not angled, but, German dispersion being what it is. The Leon is the one that got the really nice hit. Here is a mistake coming up. I'm turning my guns to shoot the DD. I'm making sure that guy, the battleship is low health. The Leon should finish him off. But my hesitation or my indiscretion of shooting something is going to come back and bite our Minsk in the butt. I should have just let the Leon and my secondaries finish him while I'm turning my guns to shoot the mass. The Minsk did call for help. I should have hit Wilco's, should have hit something, but there he goes, concentrate fire on him. I did shoot him, and boom, 2 shells come in for the kill. But because of that delay of me turning my guns and then turning them back, the Mass was able to get a couple more shots to kill our DD. This right now is not a clear-cut victory. It's still anybody's game. Technically, we're behind on ships. But, Baltimore, for whatever reason, pushes in here, and like I said, guys, this is just a bad situation for the Des Moines. For the Baltimore, because everybody's got his broadside. He can't angle to anybody. Everybody had his broadside. No reason for him to push into there. Now, of course, to see if Kiev, he did the click, and I'm just going to shoot because, what? Whatever gets the kill, gets the kill. I don't care. He just needs to die.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
As, ironically enough, there is kill secure number 2. And why do I say kill secure? Because I secured those kills. Now, there's no way that I believe that these are the Kiev Storms. I believe they were possibly the Fijis, but I could be wrong. Now, how do you beat a German battleship in Fiji? Don't be spotted or pray to God the guy didn't realize you were reversing. Oh, again, I failed to recognize the ship reversing, but I did select this guy for my secondaries. Usually before I go into a fight, guys, I pre-select the ship I want my Nurembergs to go to town on. Now, for whatever reason, the Z-23 and our Atlantis says, you know what, guys? I don't need to live. We're going to go balls deep. And, yay, good for you. We have, the points lead, but ships dying hurts our points lead. Now, while we are technically on B and the enemy is not getting it, and, hey, the Z got the Fiji, great. You know what? You could have done all of that. And you know what? Hindsight being 2020, you could have just let the Atlanta gone in, and you could have just shot the guy, or you could have been capping it and let somebody else finish off that Fiji. But of course, the Atlanta, goes in and he dies to the Gneisenhower wagon, as I like to call it. I'm sorry. It's kind of a joke for Sneaky, so please don't get mad at me for mispronouncing the Gneis. that I really can't pronounce that well. Anyways,
Battleship destroyed.
kill secure number 3. It seems like this big fat destroyer is just securing all of the kills and really not doing the damage. I'm only doing 55,000 damage, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not happy with that. To me, this is not good damage. I may be playing well. I may be doing, staying alive, but I'm not dishing out the damage that I would like to. Which is some of the reason why you guys are seeing this. There's other ways to get experience. I'm capping. I'm getting all of this cap. Sorry for the cough. Nobody is shooting me. Now, I looked at the North Carolina to shoot him because, well, I wasn't happy with my damage counter. Because if I'm not breaking 100k, I'm not happy. But you know what, guys? You don't always have to break 100k. If you set a goal for yourself and you meet the goal, keep raising the standards. Keep raising your goal. But don't be mad if you don't reach your goal and you still win and you still supported your team and you still did everything you could, to help your team. I finished off low health ships. It helps the team because guess what? There's less stuff shooting at me and the team. But it also frees up people to shoot something else. It really forces people to focus fire. There's not a lot of ships around, and geez, I wonder what the Iowa could be doing turning broadside. Now, unfortunately, German dispersion being the awesome dispersion, bestest dispersion in the game, I did not just outright delete the guy. But oh, look what's low health, guys. Can you guess what's coming up? Time to be another dirty, filthy kill steal. You guys on fire. North Carolina's good as dead. But you know what? Killing this North Carolina forces the guys to shoot at the Iowa or North Carolina. And that's what I want. I want my team to shoot at these ships to potentially save me. Now I'm slowing down to, because I know Torps are coming. This guy's trying to drop Torps again. I know he's dropped them at some point, but I kind of get really greedy here. And there's nothing wrong with getting greedy with 2 extremely low health ships. Close quarters expert and Kraken and Unleash, and as only would say, goddamn you putting in your secondaries. Greedy part number 2. Mistake number 2. I never ever should have made this turn to drop off torps that may never hit. This cost me my life. I ate all 4 of those guys' torps. If I would have turned in, I could potentially have only eaten 2 and survived. But guys, I'm only going to get 1 torpid. I really don't want you guys to suffer watching this. So now we're just going to check out the post-battle results. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed that replay. I do hope you take something away from it. I do hope you learn something from it. You got to fix the little mistakes, and you need to recognize the mistakes that you make and not just the mistakes other people make and criticize them. You've got to be able to realize the mistakes that you made, no matter how big or how small they are, to grow as a player. Now, we do appreciate all your guys' support. We do love the replays you send us. The email for that is in the description down below. Please don't forget to go check out our favorite streamers, and all of their links are in the description down below. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report. Yeah, of course we are quick to report, but we are slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.